Nightmares are the worst, but being able to lucid dream and take back control is a best case scenario, especially in this game. Welcome to Dreamcards, a roguelike deck builder about dreams, where you choose cards by combining 6 different synergies during the day, and at night, build your deck while facing the nightmare to uncover a great mystery. If you guys like this video, or are interested in checking out the demo for this game, or its full release on August 19th, consider subscribing to the channel and checking out the link to the Steam page in the description below. But without further ado, let's see what Dreamcards has to offer. Well, let's start a new game here, guys, and I am not gonna lie, I have played the tutorial for this game, and let me tell you, it was a little bit of an information overload, and I'm gonna do my best to explain what's going on in this game, but frankly, it's quite confusing. And I did like the game once I understood it, but there is a lot of moving parts in this game, so bear with me as I try my best to explain what's happening here. So I get to draft 2 cards to remember who I am. Well, I know for a fact that jump is really good because it just lets me play cards, or it just lets me get mana, essentially. Bickering's good because it doesn't cost any mana. But dialogue is good because it lets me draw cards. And I know none of this makes sense to you guys now, but it will as I start playing. Spend time with your sibling. Gain 3 cards from that synergy. Spend time with your best friend. Gain 3 cards from Mercury synergy, yeah. We're gonna do Mercury because Mercury is card draw. Cool. I don't need to know what they do. I get the gist in my own mind. So essentially there's like a bunch of separate mana systems in this game. There's a mana system for money, there's a mana system for card draw, there's a mana system for card play, there's a mana system for discard, and there's a mana system for beating enemy NPCs. But right now I'm just, see, this is, okay, so this is the discard synergy. It's like Pluto or something. And this is the moon synergy, and moon is the mana for buying cards. So I'm gonna go mana for buying cards. Okay, so right now we're just kind of like picking the way our deck starts, which is fine. But like I said, there's a lot of mana systems, and depending on what mana you go in on. Now see, these ones weren't explained to me in the tutorial, but it looks like whatever this is, it duplicates a card from my deck, and that's what this mana does. And this removes a card from my deck, which that's what this mana does. I think I want a duplicate. A remove? I could see a situation where removing cards in this game could be very good because there is a lot of deck bloat. So I'm gonna do that, and I get to remove 1 card. Let's get rid of, oh, there's a lot of bloat. No, we want to keep the ego because that's going to help us with the monsters. I know none of this makes sense to you guys right now, but I'm going to get rid of the singular ID right now. And go to sleep, dream and face the monster within. Okay, so now that we're actually in the game, let me do my best to explain what's going on here. So as you can see, on the left side of the screen, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols. There is the moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Moon, essentially every time I gain moon, which is when I draw a moon card, I get the number of moon in the card, and it goes up here. Moon is currency for buying in the store. Just know moon is money. Okay, Mercury. Every time I gain a Mercury mana, I just draw a card. So if you look at the bottom of this card, the Daydream, you can see that it gives me 2 currency and it gives me 1 Mercury. Okay, so it's gonna give me 2 moons, so that's 2 money, and it's gonna give me 1 Mercury, which means after I play it, I'm gonna draw 1 card. Okay? Then there is Venus, which defines the amount of cards that I can buy in the shop. So this is kind of interesting. So essentially, I can get as much currency as I want, but if I don't get any Venus mana, I can only buy 1 card that's worth the currency I have. The more Venus I have, the more cards I'm allowed to spend my moon money on, okay? And then finally there's Mars. These are essentially the actual mana points of the game. So anything that I need to play, if you look here in the top left, this has a cost of 1 Mars, and this has a cost of 2 Mars. If I don't have any Mars, I can't play these cards, okay? And I don't get any of their stuff. And essentially, there are characters. You always start with yourself. Yourself has an effect, and he just has a synergy where if I use the card idea on him, it's gonna happen twice. Okay, that's all it does. And character cards can be played for free, and we just draw them as we go. Ego cards give you Sun, which is how you win against the monster. You need to get +10 Sun compared to whatever his is. I think it's Pluto. So you need +10 Sun, and you only get that by having it in your deck, okay? And yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm gonna try my best to go through a turn and try to explain it so you guys kind of understand what's going on. So essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the idea, okay? The idea costs 1 Mars, so it's gonna use my Mars, and I have to use it on a character. You can see in the top right, the little hand, that's a character symbol. It means I have to use this on a character. And using it is going to give me 1 Mercury, which will draw a card, and it's gonna give me 1 Mars, which will replace the Mars that I'm using to play it so that I can play another card that costs Mars, okay? But I'm actually going to get double that amount because of Self's effect. So Self makes it so that the synergy performing my first idea card with multiply, so I execute the performance 1 extra time. So instead of getting 1 Mercury and 1 Mars, I'm going to get 2 Mercury and 2 Mars. Okay? All right. Yep, see, it did it again. Now I got it. So now I have no Mercury. I do have 1 Venus, which means that I'm able to buy 1 card from the shop. But my goal is to try and get as much money as we can, and I can't gain money with the moons without drawing cards. So essentially, I need to be able to keep playing performance cards, which are these red ones, onto the character, getting their effects. And I cannot play dialogue, okay? Because dialogue requires 2 characters. I have to be able to play this on 2 characters so that they speak with each other, and that's how I get 2 Mercury to be able to draw. Can't play that one. I don't have another character. But I do have another idea. It only Self only duplicates the first idea you play on him, so this will just be the normal idea. So now I can't play anything, okay? I don't have a second character. I have Sun coins, which I can't play, and I have currency, which I can't play. So I just end my turn, which takes me to the buy phase. This is where we build the deck. So I can buy 1 card that is 5 or less moons. So I can either choose to buy another character to add to my deck, or I can buy bigger Sun tokens so that when I draw them, I get more. And I'm probably gonna do this because right now I start default with 2 Sun tokens, and they're just kind of hand clutter. So I'm gonna want to get rid of the smaller ones eventually. But since I bought it, it added 5 to the scale, and I can't spend anything else, so I'm gonna end my phase. Now the monster takes his turn. And up in the top right, you can see that he's going to put 1 coin in the scale. That's all he does. And after a certain number of turns, that'll increase to 2 coins, 3 coins, 4 coins, on and on and on and on. And essentially, as long as I get to +5 or +10 in the Sun scale, I win. And if he gets to +10 in the Pluto scale, he wins. So what I'm going to do now, we can see I drew the 3 Sun, and that's fine. Just can't use it. Now this card only works if I discard it, and it would give me 5 Sun, which is crazy. But I'm gonna do the idea. I have the ability to do so, and it's gonna double it, which means I should draw 2 cards, which is great. And then the discard pile gets put back into my main deck because I ran out of cards. Now self-indulgence lets me discard a card, and draw 2 cards. So I'm gonna play self-indulgence on myself. And just remember, I know I can discard because the Saturn symbol means discard a card, okay? So we do that. I can discard a card. I'm going to discard Determination, and that is going to give me 5 coins. And now I need 1 more sun token, and then I essentially win this match. I still can't play dialogue. I don't have 2 characters. I can play jump and gain more mana, but I can't draw cards, so it doesn't matter. So I am going to end my action phase and go to the buy phase. I can buy 1 card that's worth 3 moons or more. And the best thing I can do, even though it kind of sucks to buy a useless stun card that's worth 1 because it takes up a spot in my deck, it does win me the night. So I'm gonna buy this. Now I have plus 10. If I end my buy phase, I think I win. Okay, now I know that was a lot of moving pieces, and maybe it didn't make complete sense to you when I was playing, but I'm gonna do another one, and my hope is that you guys start to understand. So that was the first day. We're on day 2. It's gonna give us more choices to add synergies to our deck. So we can spend time with our mother, which lets us draft 1 moon card, which remember is currency. Or we can spend time with our best friend, which lets us draft 1 card from the Mercury synergy, which is drawing a card. I don't know that I have a problem with my currency right now, but I do think I need to be able to draw more cards. And so I get to pick. I can either do Inside Joke, which gives me 3 Mercury, which is kind of crazy. Drawing 3 cards is crazy. However, I do need 2 characters to perform the Inside Joke, and it requires 2 Mars, 2 mana. I could get another character, the Wise Friend, where I gain Search, which lets me choose my next draw, and then when this card performs an action, this card loses 1 set timer. I haven't really talked about this yet, but characters who aren't the main characters, so they're only allowed on the field for a limited number of time. Like the Wise Friend, he's only allowed on the field for 1 turn. Dialogue is useless to me. I cannot draft this. I don't have an extra character. So Inside Joke is kind of bad. I'm going to draft the Wise Friend for now. And sure, there's some sort of story being told, but it is what it is. Remove a card from my deck. I'm probably gonna remove the excess 1 sun token and duplicate a card from my deck. Wait. Oh, I don't get to keep the cards I drafted last time. Whoops. Wait, that's not good. You know, let's duplicate. Do I have anything that costs 0 actions to perform? I don't. Let's duplicate a double moon. More currency, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Spend time with the lover. Gain 3 cards from the... Oh, this lets me buy more cards. Spend time with the grandparents. Gain 3 cards from this synergy. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this does, but this one requires 2 and 3, the storytelling. I'm gonna do this because I want to be able to play more cards. The Lover's Aura. Whatever this symbol is, every Venus synergy gained also gives this character, also gives time to all characters. So non-main characters can stay on the field longer. Perform your first 3 cards that give Venus synergy again. I'm gonna go with Kiss because it actually costs nothing, which is gonna be crazy good. Oh, I just get all of them, actually. I'm stupid. I didn't need to draft just 1. I get all 3. Yeah, thanks, bro. That's locked in the demo, I'm assuming. Okay, now we're going to face the monster within. And maybe, I wonder if this monster looks different. It doesn't. This is the same monster you face within the tutorial as well. But look at that. I drew right into 5 currency right at the start. And remember, self doubles the cast of my first idea. So I'm going to do that. because it's really, really good. And I think I'm going to try to buy more characters so I can actually use dialogue this time. I don't want to discard a card yet because I want to save that for when I have the card that I discard that gives me 5 suns. I could just buy a card now. And in fact, I just might. I want, when performed, that cards that give Mercury also give Mars. When a star is drawn, gain Mercury. Oh wait, that's kind of good. Let's do the best friend. Okay, so now, even though I didn't get extra sun tokens, that's not a big deal. I'm now gonna be able to play cards like dialogue if I draw into him. So remember, idea gets doubled with self, that's his effect. So it's always really good to play idea onto self. And now I have best friend. Characters can be played for free. Oh, best friend is a main character. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so self is no longer my main character. Best friend is. That's interesting. But now, any cards that give Mercury also give Mars. So this is really good. This is also really good. It's free, but it needs 2 characters to perform Kiss. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. So it's an archetype character, which means it has the 2 stars next to its hand. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. We're gonna play jump, and it's going to give us more Mars. And we can't play Kiss, we just have to end our turn. I can buy 1 card that's 5 or more. Okay, so these are main characters. Right, because they're not yellow. Okay, I see now. The monster within. Card performed, use remove cards permanently on 1 card in your hand and add a guilt card in your deck. I see. Let's, for the first idea card performed each turn, acquire 3 moon and 1 star. Acquire a 3 moon, a 3 moon card. Oh, this is kind of good. Oh, I don't have enough. It's 8. I guess that explains why it's good. Cards in the shop cost 1 less. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do that. And I can't buy any more cards because I don't have more Venus, so we just end here. And now I know we aren't like ultimately winning towards the monster right now, but we're trying to make our deck more efficient. Because we do have cards that require 2 characters, and it's only just now that I finally got 2 characters on the field. So we're gonna perform an idea on the best friend. And we're gonna perform another idea, but this time, well, no, because it's better to perform on the best friend because he gives extra stuff. Now we can finally perform dialogue. So this is really good on best friend because cards that give Mercury also give 1 Mars. So I'm gonna get 2 Mercury. These guys are gonna have a dialogue. It's gonna let me draw 2 cards. And now I also have self. I could replace the best friend, but I'm not going to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Kiss so that I can actually be able to buy 2 cards in the buy phase this time. I could play self, but there's really no benefit. I really have no extra plays here. So even though I can buy 2 cards, I didn't get a lot of money that turn. So what I might do is, I can't afford any of these, so I think I'm just gonna have to go in on like extra currency and an extra sun. That's all I've got. Okay. So right now, the monster has not gotten stronger. It's still only putting 1 coin, so we're still fine. We're going to do Daydream. Wait, I don't have the money. I don't have the Mars for Daydream, so I lied. We're gonna do Jump. That way we can get the Mars to be able to do Daydream. So, because it also has 1 Mercury, so it's gonna give us 1 Mars, and it's gonna give us 2 currency. We've got crazy currency right now. Okay, self-indulgence. It's gonna let us discard a card, which is kind of good. And we're just gonna do self-indulgence here. That's 2. It gives me 1 Mars, and I gotta choose a card to discard. I'm just gonna discard this. It does make me lose 1 of my currency, but that's fine, because we ultimately got more currency in the end. So now we can buy 1 card that's 8 or less, and this card is worth 7. Is this 7? 1, 2, or 6? 6 sun, which is crazy. That's gonna get us so close to winning. So we're buying it. And okay, so in 5 turns, the amount of coins he's going to add is increasing. I'm not really worried about it. I think I pretty much win here. I can just... I think I'm gonna actually add self so that I can do double idea. And then I can perform... I can perform a dialogue between these 2. And now that I've performed the dialogue, I'm just getting loads. I can jump. Why not? It's just more Mars. Doesn't matter. I can end my turn. I have 6 moon to spend on 1 card, and as long as I buy this, I win. Oh! I didn't win. Oh, because I need more than him. Oh, no, I'm throwing. Oh, no, I'm throwing. I need 3 sun to win. So let's do this. Put this on the... Oh, it's a 2 card. Dang it, it's a 2 character card. Okay, now I'm going to be able to buy 2 cards, which is great, but I'm going to also need to be able to actually have good amount of currency. And that's it. That's all I can do there. I am throwing a bit, but... This is +3, which gets me to +10. I win. There we go. Wow, that one was, I feel like I was just trying to get the deck to work better. That one, which made it take a little longer, but we got there. Okay, let's get to day 3 then. So on day 3, we're gonna get some more options, probably for our deck synergy. Spend time with the lover, and that lets us get more cards. This is Venus, I think. More Venus cards that we're able, or more Venus mana, which means we're able to buy more cards than 1 in the shop. Draft Mercury synergy, so we're gonna be able to draw more cards. I feel like drawing is always good, and I can do inside joke now, so I'm going to, I think. Yeah, congrats on whatever these icons are. It's a very stylized game. Duplicate a card in my deck. Remove a card from my deck. Yeah, let's get rid of something. I feel like... What do I want to get rid of? Where's my card that lets me discard and get a bunch of stuff? I don't see it. I would duplicate that and then go in on something else. Let's get... Oh, well then if I don't have anything that lets me do that, I'm just gonna get rid of self-indulgence. There's no need to discard stuff if that card's not in my deck. I don't know why it's not in my deck. Spend time with the grandparents. Okay, let's do the grandparents. Jupiter synergy makes performance cards stronger on the night. Oh, okay. I see. Jupiter makes performance cards stronger this night. So does that double the amount of like stuff I gain from performance cards by the number of Jupiter? Jupiter wasn't a resource that was explained in the tutorial, so I don't really know. I guess we'll just have to go in on it and find out what it does together. We're all learning here, ultimately. And I'm gonna be so real, guys. Maybe you aren't following along with what's happening, but I'm glad that I understand it, because when I did the tutorial, I felt like I was so lost and confused, and everything it explained just kind of fell apart. Like, until I actually had a match with this guy, then it all made sense. I do feel like one thing that could be really improved in this particular game is the tutorial. I think there's just too much information going on at once. I need 2 for storytelling. I need 2 for a kiss. I just have to buy an archetype. Let's do the teacher. She synergizes with Jupiter, and I did want to see what that does. It's really one of the only reasons we're going in on it. Okay, so the teacher, she is another character for us. When you perform something, use forget to a card in your hand. Removes the card only from this night. Okay. Oh, will it get, so it'll get rid of the sun card in my hand. Wait, that's actually kind of clean, no? Well, we use idea, and then it's gonna double the idea. You always use idea on self. If I've learned anything, only use idea on self. Let's try inside joke. It's gonna let us draw so many cards. And then now she's gonna let me forget a card for the night, which is this. Oh, but that minuses it. But it clears my hand to let me draw one, so I guess, but it will come back. So maybe it's not that bad. Right now, we do not have any Mars, so we have to end our turn, because we don't have a free Mars card in our hand like the Kiss. So we can do something that costs less. I feel like getting another character might be good here, because what cards that give, yeah. Cards that give Mercury also give turns, because the teacher, she only lasts for 4 turns unless we give her extra. Okay, so if I can get to it here. Let's forget this. That'll let me draw 2 cards, no? Okay, maybe not. Wow, this one gives so many. I need more synergies on Mars, I think, to play these big cards. Oh, but I can here. Okay, wait. I really, really, really want to do this one because it's so much draw power. I'm just gonna forget another card. Why didn't I not draw a bunch? Hello? Did I misunderstand that? Makes performance cards stronger this night. Mercury, draw cards from deck pile. Why did I only draw 1? Why didn't I draw 2? I'm confused. Okay, well, and now I don't have enough Mars, and I kind of flubbed it. So I can buy the hippocampus, I guess. We'll just get another character. I feel like I'm flubbing it a little bit. I now understand that forgetting cards for the night means the whole battle. I was under the impression that a night was a turn. My fault. Just gonna play them both. We'll just do an idea on self, you know? Always idea on self, that's all we've learned. We could do a kiss, which isn't gonna let us draw cards, but is gonna let us buy an extra one if we want. Wait. Any performance cards used on this gives time. So he gains time, right? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Okay, we could buy 2 cards worth at least 4. I want the provider because he makes everything cheaper, and right now my biggest problem is not having enough money. I need more money. I'm losing very hard now. He makes things cheaper. We ID on self. And then we can jump. Let's do this. And jumping is going to give us a lot of Mars, so we can play more cards. Let's do a dialogue. No. Let's do an idea first. We do an idea. We can daydream into dialogue. Could do storytelling. It's gonna -3 + 2. We don't want to forget a card. So we're gonna have this and this perform the action. Let me draw one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Choose a card to add permanence. I want to add permanence to this guy. I want him to stay on the field as long as possible. So now we have no... Oh, this feels bad. We have no Mars, and we just have a handful of junk. My deck is not doing well, guys. It is not doing well. And I'm already getting dead draws, whatever. I need to level it out at some point. He's getting stronger. And my deck is not performing the way I would hope. Okay, a lot of money here this time. No money was our problem last time. We're drawing. Okay, we jump to get extra. We jump for extra mana. Extra Mars. I keep wanting to call it mana. I mean, it essentially is, but we do a kiss, and we'll have the provider and the old friend have a kiss, and then we'll do an idea on the old friend just because, and she lets me add permanence to a card so I can make the provider last one extra turn. And now I actually have 4 money, which is not as good as I would like, but now I can actually buy tokens that are worth something. Okay, I don't need to invest in these guys up here. Okay, don't need it. Now I can focus on trying to get enough money each round to be able to buy sun tokens to beat this guy out. He is about to get stronger. He's in 2 turns, he's going to start dropping 2 Pluto tokens, which is not good for us. So we can put the best friend back out. And in this case, we daydream. No, this is hard. So we're gonna dialogue the 2, which is gonna let me add permanence to the provider so he stays another turn. We're gonna I don't have any Mars. Oh god, this is really bad. Wait guys, we flubbed it. We flubbed it. I don't have any Mars to play cards. Oh god. The teacher lets me forget something. Okay, let's just do this to be able to actually get some Mars, and then we can get some Mars this way with the kiss. And it's also gonna let me add permanence to the provider. Oh no, guess not. It has to give Mercury. That card doesn't give Mercury. And I could play the teacher, but I'm not going to. There's really not a reason. Okay, we can buy 3 sun. Okay, I'm only up 1. And he's about to drop 2 in and he go up 1. Oh, next turn he drops 2. Okay, we're still in the clear. Okay, idea. After our deck's been so cluttered is so clutch of a pull. Another idea. We're gonna do it on old friend just because since it gains Mercury, it's gonna let us add permanence to the provider. Because we want him to keep the shop cheap. It's our main plan right now. 3 Mars, not worth. The hippocampus. No, let's idea again. I can add permanence to her, so I'm going to. And we can just play the hippocampus just to keep it out of the deck, I guess. We can jump for some extra Mars. And then that's gonna let us storytell. Wait, we could be going crazy here, I'm not gonna lie. And since I gained some stuff, I can add more permanence to the provider again. We don't have any Mars though, but we drew more currency. And right now, our best bet is the fact that we can keep buying this 3-sun card. But he puts 2. We are in a, right now we are in a losing battle of momentum. I feel like I need to use the teacher to forget useless junk. And for that, I wish, I really, really wish. See, because I got rid of money, bro. That was so dumb. I just didn't know a knight was the whole match. It was really stupid of me. So I can't do an inside joke, but I can idea. Idea into... Oh, that's good. Idea into kiss. And we'll kiss to forget. I feel like inside joke is just like it's a slightly better dialogue, but I don't know that I need card draw that badly. We're just gonna forget it for the night. And now we can dialogue, and we'll dialogue with the best friend, or the old friend. And since we've dialogued with the old friend, we can add some permanents to the provider. We have storytelling, which lets us draw, but every other time we've done storytelling, it has not helped. We just don't have any money, bro. We just don't have any money. We have to buy money, I think. I think that's the best thing we can do. Maybe I should have been investing in money sooner. I actually need currency so bad, or I'm just gonna get cooked. This is the hardest match I've had since starting, so... And if I draw, and I don't draw anything. Wow, this is just terrible. Yeah, we are about to get cooked, chat. No lie. Okay. Yep. Nope, I think we lose. We really messed up. We really, really, really messed up. Oh wait, the currency? It's kind of getting big now. We're performing... Daydream can give us more currency, so I'm gonna prioritize that. Let's do that. Wait, this is big. Wait, this doesn't cost anything. This is good. And that's gonna let us idea into idea. Nice. Oh, another daydream, wait. Oh, God, I wish I could get enough because that'd be so much extra money, and we can buy 2 cards right now. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. We have 8. We go in on 6 sun. We need it. We need it so bad. Okay. And then we don't have enough to get another 2, but we do have enough to get another 1. Feels like too much clutter, though. We'll go in money next go. Wait a minute. Daydream's kind of crazy. I didn't think about the fact how much extra money it gives. Okay, so we're gonna do... The game crashed, and I have a feeling it probably bugged out the run. I guess we'll find out when we open it back up. Oh, continue, wait. Will it let me go right back where I was? I hope so. I hope so. Oh no, we have to start at the beginning of day 3. I guess it's all right. Because we did kind of flub what we were doing there. Maybe this is the game telling us we were gonna get cooked. I don't know. Oh, wow. I can't believe the game crashed, bro. Well, that's fine. Okay. Well, we know what to do now. Or at least a little better, I think. Going teacher didn't help us, so... I think now, ultimately... We're just gonna have to do what we can. Can't do storytelling, can't do a kiss. We're gonna end our action phase. We have 6. I feel like we go in on 1 other character. Exile removes cards permanently. Choose my next draw. Nope, the provider is the best card we have, I think. Alright. Wow, I cannot believe the game crashed. The last few times we've been playing, guys, it was like me running out of disk space, and this time the game itself bugged out and just literally closed. So now we know how good daydream is. But if I daydream, it does, yeah, that's probably best. Even though I'm not gonna be able to play anything else, it gave me currency. So we're gonna use that currency to go in on some sun chips early. See, the game crashing in a way was only beneficial to me because now I'm not gonna flub this particular match. I was struggling really hard and now I won't be, so that's good. Let's see. We could do inside joke for drawing. But I feel like there's never a wrong choice. We should try to draw. Oh, not enough characters. That's fine. There we go. But now we have no Mars. That's okay though, because we have 5 currency. And that means we can just keep going in on these sun tokens. I'm not worried about you now, bro. Daydream is so clutch, as we know. And we'll just do the kiss, which will let us daydream. Which, it won't get us into ideas, but it gives us currency. We end our action. Wait, did I break it? Is this the move, the meta provider into daydream deck build? Wow, it might be. I feel like I want to duplicate a daydream. Storytelling's kind of dog water, no lie. I don't really understand. Maybe it's not bad, but maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe that's my fault. Okay, and again, it cost 4. Yeah, we got it. Wow, that was way easier than the run we were doing of it. Holy. How long does this demo go on, though, I wonder? Like, what night am I allowed to get to? That's my question. Day 4. I don't know if it's an endless mode or what. Okay, well, we know how important money is now. We can draft a card. Hug. It requires 2 characters. Lunch. It gives Mars and currency. The caretaker. Gain a sun for every 4 cards in your deck. Wait. This one's nuts. Yeah, that one's kind of nuts. Anything that gets us more sun. Let's remove a card from my deck, I think. I don't like storytelling. I don't really see the purpose of it. It says it makes performance cards stronger that night, but I don't know what that means. And nothing really explains it, and I couldn't see it. So if someone saw it doing its job in the comments, please let me know, but I didn't see it do anything. Spend time with the grandparents, draft 1 card. No, I didn't really like that synergy. Duplicate a card in my deck. Yeah, let's... Can I duplicate Daydream? No, I feel like I should duplicate Currency. That way I have a chance of getting even more money. Yep, got the deck. Okay. We crush it this time. Oh, fake friend. Wait, that's new. At the start of your turn, 1 Mercury fewer card for each point on the counter. Then increase the counter by 1 on summon. Remove fake friend scissors from the board. At the start of your turn, Mercury 1 fewer card for each point on the counter. Okay. I think that's fine if we just do idea first then. So, to get rid of the fake friend, do I have to use an action on it? Which will put a counter. No, it didn't do what I thought it would. Yeah, I'm really not sure its purpose, but all right. Let's do inside joke. At the start of your turn, 1 Mercury fewer card for each point on the counter, then increase the counter by 1. On summon, remove Fave and Paper from the board. I don't really understand, but alright. I can't play her. I mean, I guess that's the turn, no? And there we go, provider here. And then 1 point. Nah, we'll stand our turn. Okay, we got Daydream, which is goated as we know. I kind of thought she's like removing cards. Okay, wait. Yeah, I mean, it just takes them off the board, but I don't really understand how they're hindering me. They're just letting me cast cards willy-nilly. Or am I dumb? Maybe I'm too stupid to understand how this is hurting me. No, that's crazy. Because right now it just feels like it's benefiting me, not hurting me. At the start of your turn, Mercury 1 fewer card for each point on the counter, then increase the counter by 1. I really don't get it. If anyone in the comments section does understand what it's trying to say, let me know. I think that's part of the problem with this game. As unique and interesting as it is, I think it's a bit convoluted. Like, the wording on some cards just doesn't make any sense. Okay, and that puts me at 9. He goes up 1, and then next turn I win. I think this is a cool concept, but it does feel kind of like a resource management nightmare. A little bit of information overload as well. So we're just gonna jump. And that'll let us daydream. I don't know if this is worth it, but we're doing it. And now we win. Easy peasy. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha, bucko. I don't know how many more nights it's gonna let me go. Day 4. Day 5. Let's spend time here and just get another dialogue, I guess. Not really interested in having it, but more money, yeah. Ooh. I can't ever really play a second daydream, but lunch might not be bad. And let's just get more. I think I have plenty of draw synergies. And let's just get another lunch. Now playing 2 lunches is essentially like being able to play a daydream. I'll tell you what. The Stalker. On monster turn, side character cards lose 1 extra timer. Aura decreases this card's timer counter instead, adding, and vice versa. What? Decreasing in this card's counter, instead adding, and vice versa. See, like, what is that wording? Like, I think I know what it's saying, but like, what? We could have written that so much better, I feel like. Wow, this is dog. I can actually do nothing. I just open up with 5 at least, which is a blessing. Which lets us get the provider, I suppose. Okay, thank God we have idea here. So we idea. And we can kiss for free. So we do it. And that will let us lunch, which apparently requires 2 characters, which is good. And that will let us dialogue, so that we have a chance to draw more cards, more actions, maybe get daydream. We idea. It's not gonna let me draw it. Oh, lets me draw one more card, which lets us lunch. Wait. Hold on, we're cooking. Ah. If I could have drawn some more. I mean, we just gotta go into that and call it good. I have the provider now, which is strong. And now I can idea, and ideaing will double, which gives me jump, which is good because jump will just let me have more Mars. And since I have jump, I can daydream to draw 1. Daydream to draw 1. And then I can dialogue to draw 2. If I get kiss, that would be cool. Yeah, kiss into idea. Wait, this is working out. Wait, my synergies are kind of going crazy. All right. 4 currency. It is what it is, but that's enough to buy these sun tokens, so I don't think I'm tripping that bad. Wow. The double lunch is kind of crazy, but I don't know how actually helpful this is going to be because I don't draw anything. But it is giving me currency, so can I complain? No, I don't think I can. Because now I can buy this. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna win by like matter of pushing faster than this one. Yeah, him sucking my provider away kind of is awful, but you know, it happens to the best of us. Okay, the dialogue, and we draw another. That's more money. We dialogue. Okay, that's gonna let us draw 2 more. I have 1 Mars. Ooh, wait, I can jump into daydream, which is gonna give me 2 more currency. Wait, yeah. Oh, 8! That means we can buy the most expensive one and win. Nice. Nice. Get dumpstered, monster within. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. I don't know. Oh. A6. Okay. Remove a card from my deck. Yes. I want to get rid of... Inside Joke was a dead card in my hand once, and that's 1 too many times for me. Remove a card from my deck. No. I want another synergy. I mean, another dialogue's not the worst thing in the world. Duplicate a card from my deck. I would like to duplicate. Jump. Jump is really good. It's just 1 for 2. Alright. Now, if that castle in the background isn't any indication of this being the final boss, I don't know what will. Cards in the store cost 1 more. When you perform on this card, loses 1 turn aura. This card can't gain time. I mean, okay. So you've kind of messed with my bonus that I get from the provider, but provider's just gonna level it out, so I don't even think I care that much. Oh man, see, having jump here at the start would have been way better. It's okay though, we're just gonna buy the provider. He's a cool guy, that provider. Now, once I play him, everything will level. Yeah, it's good money. And we can lunch, me and the provider. And yeah, we just go in on these 5 points. We can buy the 3 fur. And we're just gonna try to grind through this as fast as possible. I feel like my deck has a strategy now. It's literally just like provider into dumping moon to be able to buy like the tier 2 or tier 3 sun as early as possible. And I think that's really good. And let's do and lunch is so good because lunch not only gives me money, it gives me my, what's the word? It gives me my Mars back. Into daydream, boy howdy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Into jump. Wait, let's just do this. And then we'll get another thing into jump, just because. All right, we got 5. It just lets us do the 3, which isn't as good as it could be, but it's good enough for me. So we drew into our 3. And we could daydream right off the bat, but if we know anything, we idea self here. The synergy is too crazy. Okay, and so we are going to go jump for the bonus Mars, into lunch for the bonus Mars and the bonus money, into daydream for the bonus money and a draw with 2 Mars left over. We got kiss for more Mars, but that doesn't really matter because we can't do anything else, and now we can buy this 5-piece one. All right, and next turn we win so long as I can buy that 3-piece. Got idea. Always strong. Lunch for extra money. So we lunch because not only does it give us extra money, it gives us extra mana. There's really no downside. I feel like we dialogue just to see what we draw into. I was gonna say maybe I can limit max this to the most money because I need at least 6 money. If I don't get 6, I think I have to play 1 more turn. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't get enough. We're just gonna buy this as much as I don't want to, just so that I can maybe win next turn if I get my 5 currency. Because now he's gonna start adding 2 tokens, which is not good for us. Wow, this is awful. Unless we draw into kiss, this is as bad as it could have gotten. And we drew into kiss, holy. I can't even believe it. Me personally, shocked. The exact card we needed. Jump would be great. Man, we're not getting enough again. Crap, guys. We might be getting screwed over here. Oh, not enough. And we lost our... Oh no, we lost our provider. Oh my god, but that's so much money. Wait, it might not matter. It might not matter. We really, really need to draw into more money though. Please. I'm begging, bro. I'm begging. I need more money. I think that might be enough, but I'm not sure. If we have the provider, it's for sure enough. Oh, and we can lunch. Wait, I think we got enough now. I don't think it's enough to win though, because he's been putting 2 in, but it's helpful. It's enough to help. So now I have 7 by this. Okay. This is not good. He's definitely gaining the ability to add more coins much faster this go. We jump. This is so bad, bro. This is actually so bad. Oh, this is so bad, chat. Oh. I think we're gonna lose. I thought we were having such a good run, too. No, thank God. Please, I don't want dead cards. Lunch is helpful, but it doesn't help enough. Oh no, guys, we're getting screwed over. I want to forget the useless junk. I feel like that's the best thing we can do. Drawing into the low cards feels so bad. Okay, we jump into a dialogue, which is gonna draw us 2 more. And if we draw, oh my God, Daydream is huge. Idea into Daydream, please, bro, please, I'm begging. I'm actually begging. Oh my goodness, yes, please. Oh my God, it's 8. It's 8. It's 8, bro! God! Guys, we are in a bad way. I can't lie. Cards performed each turn acquire. Sure. I don't know what else to do. I think we're gonna lose. He's outscaling us, bro. He's absolutely outscaling us. And it's a god dang shame how much he's outscaling us. Let's do a dialogue. God, I would give anything for more money, bro. Wow. It's really just the worst it could be, huh? Just get more money, more currency. Oh, I lose if next turn if this this doesn't work out. Oh my God, that feels so bad. Oh no, I flubbed it, guys. Yep, it's over. GG. He gets it, lads. No point in doing anything else. Oh no! I think this was the end of the demo too. What a shame. What a shame. We lost to him. It's all right though. You know what? I gotta say, I had a great time. I unlocked blessings. Cool. That's fantastic. Okay, so thank you for playing our demo. The full game has many additional features, such as 100 plus new cards, 90 plus new memories, 2 new day events, archetype upgrades. Oh, the hero self, the martyr self. Oh, upgrading the main characters is kind of cool. Stickers to boost card effects, 10 difficulty levels, and mastery for your cards. Thank you for playing our game. It was made with great care, love, and hard work. We're a small team from Brazil, and we truly appreciate you giving us a chance. Please add this game to your wish list to follow its release. Well, I gotta say, guys, great time. It was very complicated, and I think that some cards' wording needs worked on. And you guys didn't see me do the tutorial, but let me tell you, the tutorial is a little bit of a mess. I just feel like it throws too much information at you all at once. And there is a lot of information in this game. I understand that. I really do. But it could definitely be cleaned up in some ways in that aspect. However, that all being said, I think that the difficulty with understanding some of the card explanations might come from the fact that it's a Brazilian developer, and obviously English is probably not their first language. And so I can definitely, you know, forgive that and know that they will improve it with feedback when the game hits its full release. And ultimately, I had fun. I thought it was really unique. There was a lot of systems to manage, and you could really feel when your deck building skills made a choice that hindered the rest of your performance for the game. So with that being said, I just want to say I'm probably going to wishlist this game. I think it has a lot of potential. It just is a bit rough around the edges, but it's really unique. The style's cool. And I really like the simplistic art that kind of feels like it's a rough simulation of a dream. It's really cool. I wish I understood the negative effects of some of the boss cards a little more. I felt like they weren't really hurting me so much as they were helping me. And maybe they were hurting me and I just couldn't understand the wording or see the effect clearly enough to understand what it was doing to negatively affect me. Also, the monster design is really cool. However, I do think what would be really cool to add in the full release and or in future patches is different inner monster designs. That one is really cool, but I think that when it comes to nightmare inducing creatures, I think there could be a large array of options for a particular design when it comes to monsters in dreams. Like the sky's the limit. So why limit it to one design? I think you guys could definitely put some really cool ones in here. But if you guys are interested in checking out this demo yourself or the full release of the game on August 19th, check out the link in the description below. I just want to thank everyone so much for watching. And as always, have a great rest of your night.